And we back with another one. Airwave Neon platforms, airwave.neon. Instagram, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Hope you're doing great. I'm doing well. Today we have a special foreign reaction. Yeah, Black British Music by Jim Legxacy. Jim Legxacy is somebody who's very, very new to me. He was recommended to me, and I've listened to one song, and it was SOS, and it was really, really good. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna react to the whole thing. You feel me? Actually, I did hear another song, Father, but I didn't look for it. I just heard it around. I don't remember how, but I heard Father. So yeah, I don't really got too much to say. There are some music videos too that I was recommended to watch along with the album experience. So I will be watching the music videos as well. There's 3 music videos. All right, the first track is titled Context. Let's hear it.
Bro, I feel like when most people go through shit anyways, they're not even like, bro, you don't even feel it no more. You just distract yourself. I feel like that's shit happened. You know, it weren't just her death. It weren't just me like dealing with the grief. It was like my mum had like 2 strokes. My brother had psychosis. Like fucking Candy Rain got taken down. It was bad shit, you know.
What the hell? That's how we starting it? Damn, bro. I'm sorry about that.
Just before then, I felt like I just turned my life around from being homeless to doing the mixtape and then doing Sprinter. Like I actually felt like my life was going in such a sick direction, and I got out the mud.
He produced Sprinter, right? For Dave and Central C. All right. That was quite the intro. I like that it's called Context because you can kind of see he's giving us details of his life that are supposed to contextualize the project, I think. You know, talking about how he wants to depict how he was feeling these things, but also depict how he was chasing distractions to kind of not think about the turmoil. And titling it Context, you know, it makes sense that that's a lot to deal with. Psychosis, like your brother having psychosis, your mom passing, that's a lot to have to shoulder, especially at his age. I'm pretty sure he's pretty young. That's one of the music videos, so I'll watch the music video with this one. Damn, bro.
Ever since the rain, ever since the rains came crashing down.
Yeah, me and my ones in the ends. Yeah, said I'd change, it depends. You said I couldn't pretend. Told me that I couldn't fit in your lifestyle. Okay. Damn niggas bite swagger, then they wonder why it never sticks. Had to dance in the rain. Yeah, yeah.
This is so different. The visuals are very nostalgic. Like, I feel nostalgia looking at these visuals, even though it's from a place, or it's in a place that I've never been to in my life.
Selling Charlie to the brats. Said I'm never going back. I'm on the phone with a bad one. I don't need her, but I need her. Rain came out to leave her. Yeah. Yeah. Rain came and I crashed out. School days in the background. No, a nigga bring the white and never stick.
Stick.
So this when I...
This shit is so cool. I feel like I'm in like a early 2000s commercial right now.
Somebody told his bastard to turn that mediocre bullshit
What the
off.
fuck?
We're listening to Jim Legxacy right now.
Yo.
So shut the fuck up.
America, we gotta lock in. Do y'all see how creative the visuals are? The song itself was good too. It wasn't like what I was expecting, to be honest. I didn't think he was gonna talk about the things he talked about, like, you know, being outside when the thugs is out there because of getting evicted and things of that nature. The little gaps within the song too were pretty cool. Like, he had gaps within them where he just kind of vocalized that, you know, other people might do that and they'll get stale or lose momentum, but when he did it, it kind of fit within the flow of it, so that was pretty cool to me too. Stick was hard. It looked like, you know, when you get a strike in bowling and it puts all that weird shit on the screen. All right, this one is titled New David Bowie. Drums already remind me of Kanye.
Put my phone on DND, DND. She want me, I can't put my heart on sleeve. Who them boys? Just some backpacking niggas making noise.
This sound is crazy. It sounds like a broken video game.
In the bits, I was feeding all the kitties on trays. I'm like, Andre, 3K. I got 3 stacks in my pocket right now. Niggas didn't know life of a sinner. She don't like no rappers, so I told her I'm a singer. I don't take no pictures, but she tell me take a picture right now, right now. Put my
sounds like the drums from Runaway. This part.
She's attractive. Praise the Lord, it was Rocky in the backstrips. Made that money do a backflip. I was 17, they airing now. I put my phone on DN.
Hold on, who was David Bowie? Because I've heard that name before. Oh, okay, all right. A singer. Oh, he's got the lightning face. Oh, okay. R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to him. Yeah, that song was actually really good too. I'm noticing a trend though. It's very simple writing. Very I don't want to say bare bones, but kind of like minimalist. It's like minimalist when it comes to like the words and the lyrics he's using. He's not trying to use too many, I don't think. But the sounds around it kind of give you this vibe, this space that you don't really hear too much in music these days. Again, the drums remind me of Kanye, like the Runaway song, or even something off of 808s and Heartbreak, maybe. That joke was funny. When he said she don't like no rappers, so I told her I'm a singer. That was funny. The Andre 3000 line was pretty cool too. Yeah, so far I can't really tell if he's a rapper or a singer. It don't really sound like he's a rapper to me. He's not really rapping. He's more of like a auto crooner kind of guy, and I like it a lot, to be honest. Yeah, let's go to the next song. Next song. Oh, he has the lightning on his face here too. So he was paying homage to the David Bowie guy. This song is titled Sun. Legxacy and Fima Guerrero.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yo, let's go. The sun comes up in the morning, I'm pouring up. Yeah. Another night where the party ain't done and I feel numb. Girls in the Vito, fuck a +1.
Yeah.
You wanna have fun, then let's get drunk.
Yeah.
I really can't function in a London. Two ice on the rocks for 2, and I got to. I'm tryna rock with big city, full of pretty women, the weather stay chilly.
In this big city.
I've been feeding a kitty like I'm serving cats on nitties.
Nitty. You know, they don't pronounce the T's, you feel me? It's so noticeable, but it's hard. I don't know why Americans be acting like they can't listen to British rap. Like, they be doing their thing, bro. Heady One, he's pretty fire. Dave, of course, we all know him. Central C, I don't, nobody really likes Central C like that. For some reason, like the real world, but I like Central C. That's just me. These dudes, they got their own swag. They got their own sound, you know? And they all sound very different than the last person. Like, this sounds very different than Nux and Nems. You feel me? But, yeah, I like what I'm hearing.
Do a show and then I re-up. Black gang, she ain't love a madamina. How I got 6 girls and a 4-seater.
The way he did those ending syllables remind me of A Boogie. I feel like A Boogie would do that same type of vibe on this song. You could low-key do a remix with him on it. You feel me? I'm not a big A Boogie fan. I don't listen to him like that. But he does have like an influence within certain like New York auto crooning kind of people, like, you know, Lil TJ, J.I. the Prince, like even Lil Tekka to a certain extent. You feel me? A Boogie, you gotta give him his flowers. He's a very influential figure, in my opinion.
Did you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in a white one. Black. Yeah, grew up a
Black.
Came with a point, so I'm rolling with a bad ones now. Things on my left and things on my right. Her man don't like that she rolling tonight.
Yeah.
She said she rolling and she doesn't give a fuck what her nigga said. Fuck what her nigga said. Back in the day I hit the drugs in my brother's bed. Now I'm rolling with a thought in my nigga A, nigga K, and I feel numb. Girls in a Vito, fuck a +1. Wanna have fun and let's get drunk. Yeah. I really can't function.
This is, You can't lie. This is a nice little vibe. I can't lie to you. You play this on your little vacation with your little British ting. Oh, did this transition? All right, '06 Wayne Rooney. I gotta watch the music video for that. That was really good. That was very, 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 very good. Very good. That might be my favorite one. You could play that in a lot of different settings. And their voices were amazing. They had good chemistry. I don't know who the Figuremo guy is, but he did this thing on there too. That was great. '06 Wayne Rooney is a soccer player. I don't watch soccer, so yeah, I might not understand the references going on.
I'm unemployed, they hold me down by my feet. Too many holes in the seams. Mama just came from a war. There was a party in my head, I'm breathing out of the cold. Broken glasses, lost my eye from all the blood on the floor.
This shit is so weird. What the fuck? Y'all ever played Xbox Connect, where like it's kind of like Wii, but it's for Xbox, where it's motion within the game? I didn't have an Xbox, but my uncle did. This is what I feel like I'm inside of right now. Oh my god, he's in a Twitch chat. This is fire. This is really, really cool. Yeah, the sound of the song though reminds me of like some maybe soft rock. I don't really know what the genre would be called. Is it alternative? I don't know. So far, he's doing everything but rapping. I think this is a different type of artist, but I like it. Legxacy. Visual is so insane. This is so creative. Why are we not doing stuff like this? I feel like we need more Jim Legxacies, you know, people who are willing to be weird and think outside the box and be unapologetically them when it comes to not just the music but the stuff surrounding it, you know, like the crazy haircut and the insane visuals and the themes within the music being so, you know, personal to him. I feel like right now the spaces in rap that are like being talked about are the spaces that are void of any personality. Not to say that they can't still be good. Like, you know, there's a lot of good trap artists and even good non-trap pop rappers that, like, you know, they're cool, but there's like no personality with them. There's nothing that sticks to their sound. It's just a sound and that's it. And they're not really saying much of anything. You can't have it both ways. You gotta make up for a lack of something by replacing it with something else. His writing is not the most intense, but his packaging around it is really, really attention grabbing and personalized. So I really appreciate what he's got going on here.
Some would say better than 06. I mean, look, I know her father, and this just touches me. He's running down the middle, running down the left. It is absurd.
All right, '06 Wayne Rooney, another good one. Not a single song I dislike yet. These are very, very different than what I usually listen to, but I'm having a good time with it. Let's go to the next track. Issues of Trust. Not trust issues, but issues of trust.
I've always been scared of being myself, of letting my heart speak. Before I speak, I will rise. I may fall, and my heart's filled with issues of trust when I doubt myself for all the things I said, and I never said, though I tried. I felt pride, 'cause my heart's filled with issues of trust since you
died, I haven't been able to eat, sleep, talk. I haven't been able to do anything else.
I still cannot talk about it.
Yeah, that one hit me. That one definitely hit me. Wow, that's one of my favorites. I see this more as an interlude. What's crazy about it is him titling it "Issues of Trust," issues trusting his dad, but also saying like, I still can't talk about it. It gives you more of a sense like, from how I'm hearing it in this very vulnerable sounding, very intimate track, it sounds like he's having issues even trusting like making the music about the things that he's talking about, because he's saying I still can't talk about it on a song titled "Issues of Trust." I'm someone who has major trust issues, right? One of the biggest things we do is avoid talking about the things that we do not trust. That's one of the biggest things we do. So to musically compose that in a way where you're still not giving everything to the track because you still don't even trust yourself or trust, the process of fleshing it out, to me is like that makes perfect sense on a song like that. You can hear his voice kind of breaking in some of it. It sounds like really raw. Whatever he's experiencing, like, I'm not saying that the things he's talking about are fresh, like it just happened, but the feelings still are. Some things could happen years ago and the feelings still be fresh. Yeah, that one was crazy. Let's go to the next track. And then Fathers after that. That's crazy. Okay, it's interesting that that's placed right after the track where he mentions trust issues and with his dad. So that's crazy. All right, let's hear it, man, and watch the video. I wonder how this one's gonna look. The first one reminded me of like a early 2000s BlackBerry commercial. You could see the BlackBerry phone that he was, moving around. And the second one reminded me like an Xbox Connect game, and you could obviously see that he was doing that on purpose too. I wonder what this one's gonna be like.
We've been making balls and shakes since the weight rush.
Come up off the roads on my own too. I never had her. She said she grew up all alone. I know. She's independent, wanna spend my She's independent, wanna spend my money on her. Said I shouldn't.
Why am I nodding along to someone talking about a girl not having a father? I don't know. It sounds good. It's infectious. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. This shit is hard. It looks like he's in a freaking Dell's Windows background right now, just swimming around. You see the bubbles and shit? That looks just like a old school screensaver from one of them big old chunky PCs.
For the funds, yeah. Sell the keys, what they want. Couple baddie, what she wants, what you want. Making money off a phone, I was 16. Had no dad, but I never was a miskin. Tryna come up off the roads on my own too. I never had her. I never had her. She said she grew up all alone. Had no father. She's independent, wanna spend my She's independent, wanna spend my money on her. Said I shouldn't.
The buildings bouncing in the background and shit. Like, I love these type of visuals. I cannot lie. I love this.
Black British.
Why was he just Giannis for a split second? What was that about? That was kind of random. I like the song better while watching the visuals. And I think if you have a music video that does that, you got a perfect music video. That's my last music video to watch. Father was good. I think it's one of his bigger songs. I wonder what he's sampling that's making that Father vocal. I should probably look that up later. All right, this one is DBAB. Does that stand for Don't Be a Bitch? If I'm going to guess, that's what it stands for. Oh, yeah.
Wanna be a bitch, then that's okay. Go make money on my own way. I don't wanna know like the old days. You don't love me, so I'm skipping all the foreplay.
I'm guessing that's a Dave song. He's been having some of these Caribbean vocals in the background being flushed out, and I really enjoy that. It gives a cool aesthetic to the background. And I do think that's a popular thing in the UK. Like, a lot of Caribbean music is prevalent there. I'm telling you, I gotta travel out there, bro.
If you wanna be a bitch, then that's okay. Gonna make money on my own way. Wanna be a bitch, then that's okay. Gonna make money on my own way. Wanna be a bitch. If you wanna be a bitch, then that's okay. Gonna make money on my own way. I don't wanna know like the old days. You don't love me, so I'm skipping all the foreplay.
This is probably one of the best produced albums of 2025. It's just got so many vivacious textures to it. Like, do you hear that? Is that a synth in the background, or is that like a, what is that? That rising tension in there. Are you hearing it?
Farmer, you're looking into my eyes, I know the player. Upon the boy, them they are. Talking to police, I know my circle, know they're out another day. Upon the boy, them they are. Like the old days, you don't love me, stop skipping all the foreplay. Money on my head, yeah.
Don't Be a Bitch was cool. I liked it. I'm definitely gonna replay that one too. Not too much to say about it, to be honest. It's very similar to what I've been saying for the other songs. It's like the writing is very minimal. It's not too much going on there. Oh yeah, the beat though. Like, I really feel like that would be a really cool jerk beat. If someone could take this instrumentation and sample it or alter it in a way where it's a jerk beat, that would be really, really cool. It has all the elements of a jerk beat, I think. Big Time Forward. Alright. Alrighty.
Yeah, she wanna be big time forward. Yeah, my girl wanna move forward. Big time forward. She got hard advice, body colors, bags of pride, and I still go follow, go hard advice. I know. Yeah, girl wanna move forward. Yeah. I was crying in pictures.
Whoa! Is he producing all of these? If he's producing all of these, we gotta get this man his flowers, like, seriously.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward.
Yep, another one, another hit. He hasn't missed yet. He hasn't missed. This is another hit. Simple as that. Real Caribbean, real islandy. This is good. This is really good. I'm not having a single bad experience with this. And then we got SOS right after that. Now, you might be wondering, how do you listen to SOS and nothing else? Like, how did that happen? When I was sent this album, I just tapped the song. I wanted to tap one song to see what like the sound would be like, and I ended up tapping this one. Something about titles, man. Something about titles. You know, I saw how simple this one was. I'm like, this is probably gonna be the hardest song, and I tapped it, and that shit was amazing. Like, I could skip it, but I'm not gonna skip it. This shit is fire. And the sample? The sample's Missing You by Case. Or Casey, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
If you're in distress, we can find a way to bring
Watch
you
this.
back to life. You don't seem content, so I'll make an attempt to get you off the fence. 'Cause I'm missing you. I could read your mind.
I've been reading signs.
You've been living blind. You don't have to lie. Tell me what you want, I can run a course. Get you Gucci or Celine, go buy the cost. Put you in a plane, do it for the plug. You don't wanna dance cause he's gonna watch. He won't take you out, I know you
asked 1,000 times.
Yeah, so wait, I'm missing you. You don't seem content, so I'll make an attempt to get you off the fence.
One of the best songs of last year. One of the best songs. One of the best songs of last year. One of the best songs. I don't know how you sample a song like Missing You, because I remember when I first heard it, I'm like, hold on, I recognize this from my childhood. What is this song? So I looked up what it sampled. It was Missing You. And I was like, damn, you made it real islandy, really bouncy. And I never really hear people sampling those type of songs in that kind of way. Yeah, man, SOS is just, whew, yeah, phenomenal. Not a single miss.
Another world premiere.
Yeah, I saw this title and I didn't know what the hell that means. I just banged a snus in Canada water. What the hell does that mean? What is a snus? Let's look that up real quick. What is a snus? Is a moist smokeless tobacco product. Oh, so you just smoke something. Okay.
I'm thinking he's talking about some whole other shit. Hold on.
Made in Britain, paid in Britain. It doesn't get blacker than this, baby.
That's why he's using the BlackBerry, duh.
Had to make money on the strip. I can't let them do me how they did me as a kid. I know there's money in the kid. I can't let them do me how they did me as a I was out drinking in the bits.
Right?
I can't let them do me how they did me as a kid.
Yeah,
I just put my shit in, they be fucking with it.
yeah,
I be counting digits every other minute.
Yeah.
Fucking millies with a mullet, let me fucking finish.
okay.
I said, let me fucking finish. How I go from poverty to pop star in the West End, and I'm pulling like I'm Oscar. Damn. Used to panic every time I saw a cop car. All this pain, I swear, tell me monster. Damn. This that blue bar shit, I hope you're listening. I said, this that blue bar shit, I hope you're listening. This that gigs blade brown up in the kitchen shit. But by the time you hold a man, I'm on some different shit.
British people sound so nice even when they're like angry. Like, I don't know. Like, I know he's really going in right now and I'm fucking with it. I don't disrespect that. I do take that in. But damn, he still sounds like a sweetheart. I cannot lie. This is fire. I like this.
I can't let them
Do me how they did me as a kid.
British music.
What's the sample in the background?
I was out drinking in the bits. I can't let them do me how they did me as a kid.
The transition?
Money in the kid. I can't let them do me how they did me as a
Okay, okay.
I can't let them do me how they did me as a
Okay.
kid.
Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with him. He's him. I get it. This nigga has some of the best music from, you know, the younger folks. Like, how old is Jim Legacy? He's 25, okay. I can't even call it formulaic because it's really not the same song over and over again. But it's got the same approach, you know, like where, okay, the writing is whatever the writing is. And it's not bad writing, it's just, you know, little anecdotal parts of his life, right? But it's that production around it. You know, there's so many people who have this type of potential who just don't put enough evolution within their songs in a short period of time. So it's all stale. I think there hasn't been a dull moment in this entire album. He knows exactly when to pick some paces up. He knows exactly when to slow some things down. He knows exactly where to add transitional points within the song to evolve it. Like this one, it's only 2 minutes, 12 seconds. I could do that. I could replay. Even if I was on the fence about it, I could replay it enough to where I could be like, okay, maybe it'll grow on me. 4 more songs left, man. All right, let's continue. Dexter and the News Agent. Okay.
Life's not been easy. I try to take it on my shoulder. It feels like a boulder's coming at me. Been away for some time. I could hide in the corner, pretend that I'm fine, but I'm not. Open my eyes, take a look at the glass, it's half empty.
Hold on. Since I felt all the joy that I did in the past when I opened my eyes, take a look at the glass. It's half empty. I'm seeing life in a pessimistic view right now.
Now it's half empty. Can I go back to? Life's not been easy. I try to take it on my shoulder. It feels like a boulder's coming at me. And I'm getting older. There's plenty things I can't see. It feels like a boulder's coming at me. I try to take it on my shoulder. It feels like a boulder's coming at me. And I'm getting older. There's life's not been easy. I try to take it on my shoulder. It feels like a boulder's coming at me.
Yeah, I remember Certified Lover Boy by Drake. And there is a song titled Yebba's Heartbreak. No Drake on there, just Yebba. How beautiful it was. I give you Dexter's phone call. That's what that was. That's what that was for me. And spoiler alert, Certified Lover Boy, that was my favorite song. Yep, it's Heartbreak. This might, I mean, not say too much, but that's one of my favorite songs for sure. I like the writing on there. I like the production. It's just it's so pure. Like, you know, I hear nothing but transparency within her voice. Like, yeah, that's the one. This album's crazy. All right, 3X or 3 times, however you want to say it. Jim Legxacy and Dave. Okay. Even if you don't know British rap, 9 times out of 10, you know Dave. You either know Dave, Skepta, or both. You can't not know them. You feel me? Let's hear what he got going on. I'll fuck with Dave.
Them niggas try send for me, envy and jealousy. Everything I wished upon my enemies. Free the blocks I came up from and I still made it. It's locked up. Mumsy praying when the bloods get hot.
God damn. I wasn't expecting. Why was my slow ass not expecting the drums to come in? I was ready for another interlude. That's like type of thing. I wasn't ready for those. I should have been more ready for those.
Trying to trip me out pride. I got Gally trying to hit me on the side. I got enough people praying on me. Them niggas try send for me. Envy and jealousy. Everything I wished upon my enemies. Free the blocks I came up from and I still made it. Shed tears when my sister died. Nearly made a nigga lose his mind.
I'm singing along as I'm reading the lyrics. You know, for all the trauma that he's been through within his life that we've heard about just on this, brother going through psychosis, losing his mom, and now his sister. He's a very, very. He has an interesting way of making this music sound so bright and beautiful, because it is bright and beautiful. And then when I see him on the stream, I'm like, yo, this is a real happy, like chill, down to earth guy. And then you hear stuff like this and you're like, wait a minute, I'm not in that mode no more. You just said this happened, you know? Like, that's why you gotta treat everybody kindly, bro. Like, some of the nicest people on this world are people who go through some of like the craziest shit.
Look, she was thick, but she finna know. Didn't wanna know, but she finna know. Black British music, listen out. Told Jim you already did your sister proud. Leicester, testers, we giving out testers. Parents, we giving out lectures. Never had nothing but a Lexus. Tech serves, creep on the curves.
Envy and jealousy.
And a big 4-5, my enemies, frenemies. This thing sing like men.
Black British music.
Dave, you did your thing. You know, Dave do what Dave do. Lately, he's been talking about a lot of thick females lately. He's really been having an affinity for that. He was talking about it all over the collab project with Legxacy. I liked his verse, but Jim Legxacy still stole the show. His voice is very infectious. Like, I've been noticing that I've been wanting to sing along with him already. You know, and this is my first listen. I already want to sing along because of just how infectious his voice is. And on this song, the way that it's like mixed, or the way that like whatever type of filter they put on it, it just puts me in this place like where I feel like I'm like listening to like a waterfall. You know, it kind of just cascades down your ears in a really fluid kind of smooth way. The anecdotal pieces about his life, they really take you by storm though. It's really like, whoa, like, damn, I didn't realize he was going through that, you feel me? But that's real, you know, that's life, you feel me? Is this one of my favorites? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if it's one of my favorites, but I really like it though. I haven't disliked the song yet, still. This one's titled Tiger Driver 91. I don't even know what that means.
Wake up, praying to God doesn't lead me astray. I'm just trying to change my ways. Now take a look at the race. I see all them niggas with jealousy, repelling envy and feeling the brunt of my enemies. A body, she wouldn't fly, I could take it to space now. Came out calling, money on my mind, money on my mind. Praying to God doesn't lead me astray. Too many sins that I wear on my waist. I do not blow that, I keep it a hush. She hear my song and it's making her blush. I grew up right in the roughs and the old summers never knew, bro. Grind for the whole numbers. I was out losing my faith. I'll take a look at her.
All right, another good song. Not one of my favorites, to be honest. Nothing was wrong with it per se. It was the most traditional beat, I think, out of everything here. I just I don't know. I was just chilling with it, you know, it's chill like whatever kind of thing, you know. Again, addressing his enemies and the jealousy and the envy. All right, let's go to the next track. This is the last track. It is titled Brief.
Always, I live my life like a heathen. I've been forgetting to breathe in. And my daddy's mistakes I'm repeating. Yeah, always, I've been ignoring the seasons. The loss of your life I've been grieving. I wish I could ask how you've been keeping. There's a hello and there's goodbye. If you put it down low, then we said goodbye. Dark cry when you're in my mind. Another dark cry when you're in my mind. Another when you're in my mind. And I'm really trying to free my mind. I'm wasted. And I'm really trying to free. I live my life like a heathen. I see your life like I'm grieving. I wish the girls high and keep. There's a hello and there's goodbye.
Wow. Okay. That was Black British music. That was Black British music. That was quite the experience. Brief was a great outro. It's not too much to say about it, man. It sounds like he's saying a goodbye to his mom. Again, from the intro, he did say that he wanted to also talk about how he's been avoiding, you know, certain like portions of his life, certain traumas because of, you know, what's been going on. And I think that's why he was talking about that. I've been living my life like a heathen. Daddy's mistakes I'm repeating, you know. Whatever his dad was doing, he's been falling into those same vices maybe. The sonic landscape of it does give an outro type of experience. It feels like the closing credits type of thing, you know. I've said that before on outros, like when the outro feels like it's the end to a movie. That's what that felt like. And it's like a biographical type of origin story film. You know, I also noticed that, you know, within his previous lines, he talked about things like, you know, going from poverty to pop star. Again, you know, hiding drugs under his bed and all of these crazy things. But from hearing his voice and the energy within the songs, you're not even thinking he's in that type of like headspace ever. You're not thinking that he was doing these things or that he had that stuff going on, because it's the visuals and the songs are so like bubbly, like they give you like this pep in your step, you know. So there's a cool contrast there. I really enjoyed this album. I really did. The outro was great. The intro, calling it context, contextualizing. The project was perfect. The beats, man, the way that they sounded, the way that he sounded, the way that he used his features, like that Dexter girl, like she did amazing. I don't really have anything poignant, you know. It's Black British music. This his album. It's very personal, very individualistic, very different. I really enjoy it. I feel like we need more of that type of approach. We need more people doing what he's doing, like saying, fuck it, this is, you know, this is how my life is, you know, this is how I came up, this is the stuff that I want to hear, this is the visuals that are interesting to me, you know, these are the references that came from, you know, my childhood experiences, you know, with the Rooney thing and all that. Like, it's just so, it's a look into such a different world, especially for someone like me, like a Black American living in the Northeast of America, raised in the Southeast of America. Like, I never lived nowhere else but the East Coast of America. To see what I was seeing and hear what I was hearing and how the cultures kind of blend in with his beats, like he's taking R&B, like 90s R&B type of stuff, like with Missing You. He's taking Caribbean type of drums. He's taking like alternative / kind of rock influences on a song like, what was that song? Let me look at it real quick. Was it Don't Be a Bitch? Yeah, he just had so many different cultures that blended in, and from what I hear, that's how it is in the UK. So it just all made sense. So yeah, I like it, man. I really did. Shout out to Jim Legacy. Hope he keeps doing what he's doing. That is a high bar to set for yourself so early. Black British music was amazing. Black American reacting to Black British music, man. Shout out to the bruvs over in the UK. You know, shout out to the bruvs and the mandem and the youth lot. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Airwave Neo platforms, airwave.neo on Instagram. Please like, please comment, and please subscribe. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Y'all be blessed, be safe. I'm out. Peace.